got some natural remedies for those dreaded hot flashes. Do you ever have any of them?
I hear I'm on the cusp of
The
it.
cusp. Have you experienced one? Oh, let me tell you, you're in for not such a good treat. But Sophie is here to tell you how you can get rid of these naturally, which is a good way to go, right, Sophie?
I think it's the only way to go, yes.
I know this is very personal for you too, right?
Well, it is, Christina, because I actually have suffered from hot flashes. I started getting them a couple of years ago, which was just such a shock and so uncomfortable. Yeah. And actually, of course, I did a lot of research about it.
2 weeks? Longer than 2 weeks.
Longer than 2 weeks. And I found that the things that I'm going to show you today are quite magical in really dispelling those hot flashes, and I haven't had one for over a year now.
All right. Wow. Stacey, do you like drinking tea?
I love tea.
Okay.
And I love magic. So.
Okay.
Good. Well, what do we have? These are wonderful. So the first one we have, Christina and Stacey, this is sage. Right? Now, sage, in the herbalist world, sage is considered the hot flash herb because it's incredibly cooling. Right? Studies have found that when women take sage regularly, they have 85% fewer hot flashes.
Wow.
So it's very powerful. I like to make it into a tea like this, just with a little hot water. I steep it, and then we just have our tea, and it's actually quite delicious.
Now, let me ask you, do you take the sage leaves and grind them up yourself and then?
You can do, Christina. You can just put them in a coffee grinder and grind them up, or you can buy dried sage loose and just make it into a tea. It's very easy.
Would you like to taste it?
I would.
It's actually lovely.
So there's nothing else in here, it's just...
No, you could put a little honey, a little raw honey in if you wanted to, but I think it's a very pleasant taste.
Great.
It's lovely, isn't it? It's very...
Yeah.
So that's for cooling. That will help almost immediately. And the other thing is there's a lot of other herbs that have had great studies behind them. There's things like chasteberry and black cohosh, very powerful. And there are two products I wanted to show you here. These are two different herbal blends where they combine the different herbs together. One is a tincture and one is a herbal supplement, a pill. Both of them really wonderful.
Right. You know, I know that when you get to be a certain age too, you are on other medications as well. If you're trying anything herbal, you should always check with your doctor or check online to see, because sometimes, especially black cohosh, can have side effects with it, and you have to understand the kind of medication that you're having if you're using these herbs.
So right, Christina.
Please take note of that. Okay.
Yep.
All right, and so we have that, and now?
Now we're talking about diet. Now this is where it gets really exciting, because diet can have a dramatic effect on lowering the prevalence of your hot flashes, and there's simple changes that everybody can make at home. Now, one of the things is fruit. It's been found that there are certain fruits that are really great for helping with hot flashes. So I've made a little salad here. It's these fruits, which is melon, pineapple, mango, and strawberries. So easy, we can all have that for breakfast every single morning. And another thing that I personally found to be transformative in this respect, and is good for really any woman in peri or menopause, is to really reduce the amount of saturated fat you have in your diet. So particularly animal saturated fat, dairy and sugar. Now, great alternatives. There's a coconut milk here, unsweetened.
I love it.
And this one contains, you like it?
Love it.
It's delicious, isn't it?
Yeah, it's delicious.
And Stacey, this one contains magnesium, which is very important as well, that to have the calcium and magnesium for bone building when you're going through your menopause. Also, a soy milk might be a good way to go. And soy, very important that it's organic and that it doesn't contain sugar. Yogurt, and then also always go for a natural sweetener such as stevia or monk fruit or xylitol. So those things will really, really help you, I promise.
Do you ever have any patients that come to you that are having a hot flash?
All the time.
How do you deal with it?
I mean, I really try to give them emotional coping skills, because all of the women say to me that literally they feel like they're coming out of their skin and they don't want to be a woman anymore. And so this is just so hugely helpful.
Good, good. And there's now, for those of you, if you do have hot flashes, and sometimes no matter what you do, you're going to have them. You might have had cancer treatment or
and you have
hysterectomy,
to be careful with the soy
and you've got to be very careful.
Yeah.
And so you're going to get those hot flashes and night sweats, which are really debilitating. So there's a wonderful pajama. that deals with these night sweats, and they're called loose sewn pajamas. And Tanya is coming in, and look how pretty they are.
She looks great.
I know,
Very comfortable.
They're very far away from menopause, so that's why.
And
they're so great.
And these are made of this fabric. It's very special fabric, Christina, that it wicks away the sweat. It takes the sweat off the skin and sort of dispels it. So that
Well, you know, you get so hot, and then you get really cold afterwards. So
yes.
it's like,
So this will absolutely take that away. And I just think they're so pretty. And
It's very pretty.
cozy.
Are they
and very
comfy?
soft against it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them. They're,
Yes.
they're really, really nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
And
what's
that-
it feeling like on you right
I'm going
now?
to keep it on
Cool?
for the rest of the day,
Okay.
actually.
And Christina, I believe there are night
Come on up.
dresses
Come
as well. There's night dresses or nighties and pajamas and all kinds of different designs and colours. They're just so pretty.
Now we have some viewers who have an opportunity to win the pajamas.
Yes,
Yeah?
yes.
Okay, we do, and we're going to.
I think we're giving away 10. Are we right there? And you just go to Facebook, and that's
Great.
how you enter to win.
I
How
may have
easy
to
is
enter.
that?
I'm
All right,
interested.
Me too.